here we go. I'm starting a project for the second time, which is to 3D print an R2D2. Last time I tried to do it out of ABS and the printer really wasn't capable of handling it, so I'm going to build two this time. The first one is kind of a test bed. It's going to be out of PLA, and it should happen on the CR10 and the Robo R1 behind me. Now, once I get a good feel for how the model is going to go together, how it's going to be built, possible problems I'm going to have, sometime in the next 8 months or so, I'll swap the heat bed, hopefully on the CR10, and get something that can get to about 100 degrees C. And even look at moving it outside as I live in Arizona, and we'll be in 100-degree weather again about then. And I'll print it outside in an enclosure with a heat bed that'll hit 100. And I'm hoping that stops most of the warpage, and I'll print the whole thing out of ABS. Well, because I live in Arizona, and I don't want it to deform or melt on me any other time. Now the ABS version I'll of course paint and everything like that, but we're starting with this. Alright, there they are. We are about 6 or 8 hours into this print, and it's got 10 more to go. It's 9:30 tonight, so sometime around 8 o'clock in the morning I think they'll be done. It may speed up. They're moving into the slimmer parts. Now, these pieces I'm testing, one, my print speed, but how much infill, perimeters, and all that I need just for strength. I don't want to overprinting one part to do it, and I think all the colors will end up looking kind of cool when you think about how diverse they will be. Okay, 14 hours later and the prints are ready to come off the printer. So it's that time. It should take probably the better part of a week to print the whole thing. That's what I'm looking at. Either way, I'll show you me getting the prints off and then you don't have to watch again. Alright, so we gotta find out how secure to the bottom of the bed these things really are, and my mic is all loose and jacky. Okay, that'll work for now. It looks bizarre, but oh well. That's a good sound. There we go. Okay, that isn't good at all. Looks like it's piece 3. Well, one reprint in the cards for me here. Obviously it's adhered to the deck a little bit better than I thought. Maybe I was a little aggressive in getting it off. Oh, there you go. There. Oh, no. Let's back you up a bit. Make sure you're still looking at the bed. So that's a failure. See, and that's one reason I was doing this, was to figure that out. Alright. Wow. Now I actually might know what's going on here. To save on electricity, I actually turned the heat bed off partway through this print to keep it from consuming watts and watts of power. So that might be the problem here. And it could be that I'm just being too aggressive with pulling it off. So let's get this one up and see how it goes. If I have to, I can always just reprint the whole thing. Alright, lesson learned. Might not be best to turn off the printer or heat bed until they get further along. Well, maybe that's the best thing to do. Either way, we're reprinting 1 through 3. It was bound to happen. Alrighty. We'll give that another shot. Maybe next time's the charm. I can't see what the picture is. So 3 failed prints, 3 came off the bed, 3 peeled away. I may have to keep it hot the entire time. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. I'll make one more attempt turning off the bed, and if that doesn't work, we'll just run it hot all the way through. That's the plan. Let's see if we can build R2D2.